The episode's biggest reveal is, like everyone predicted, that Mitsune is the goddess of desire because she has the power to create miracles, whatever that means. Is Ace one of her miracles? Probably, or at least his powers to reincarnate each and every time. That line about Mitsune having the power to create miracles was said by Seraru. I hope I'm saying it correctly. He is probably the first canonical game producer. That line is quite ambiguous because it really depends what they mean about miracles. But I do lean on the fact that she just created Ace, because we never really hear about Ace's dad when Mitsune was still human. Even after Mitsune left Ace, Ace never talked about his dad, almost like he never had a dad, at least in his first life. So yeah, that's very interesting. I am very much prepared to be disappointed, but if somehow Yuya can stick the landing somehow, I'll be fine with that. And for the rest of the episode, it was very much focused on everybody's reaction to Neon's reveal, like learning that Kosei is a bad father, because Niram did offer Kosei the opportunity to just revive Akari, but Kosei rejected it, pretty much because he believed that each and every time that he would see the new Akari, he would just see her being carted out lifeless. So he decides to erase everybody's memory of Akari and just create a new daughter, with the sole purpose of continuing the legacy of his company. And that's it. He wants Neon to be happy, but he doesn't really care, because when Akari died, his happiness died, because he can't move on. And when Neon revealed to her mom about the actual reason for her existence, her mom gets angry and confused, but she calms down. And when Neon tries to escape, her mom tries to actually stop her, but that was unsuccessful because Neon doesn't see the home that she was living in her pretty much entire life isn't actually her home, but actually Akari's. I like that the mom actually wanted Neon to stay. Again, it's a great reaction. It's a great understanding that, yeah, you're not my biological daughter, but I did raise you, so like I have this connection towards you and I want you to stay. Not only because her mom is a weirdo since Neon got kidnapped for the first time, or when Akari got kidnapped for the first time. It's way more, I raised you and I feel like I'm your mother and I don't want you to leave, kind of thing. And this entire plot, the main plot of this episode, is about moving on, and this one scene shows it. And even the scene when Kyun talks to Kosei about Akari shows how much Kosei haven't moved on from Akari. And if we are already talking about Kyun, he finally grew a set and told Neon what he was really feeling. And he helped her to fight the new and improved Yamato that was hyped out last episode and got defeated. And in the end, both Neon and Kyun live together. That's great. But if we're already talking about moving on and people opening themselves up to other people, let's talk about Azuma actually revealing to Ace his true intentions. It is to actually destroy all the riders, also destroy the DGP itself. He believes all the misery that is being created upon the humans is because the DGP. It's going to be very interesting moving forward, whatever is going to happen pretty much after the JPG. So yeah, from what it looks like, the next couple of episodes are going to be the last games of the JPG, and it's going to be focused on Keiwa. Finally, like I think the last time we ever really focused on that guy is pretty much episode 19. So it's been more than 10 episodes. Like, come on. The guy was pretty much the protagonist in the first arc of the show, and you just shoved them aside to pretty much deal with boring Ace, to be completely honest. So that's going to be great, but I still see Azuma winning the JPG, getting his power up. After him, I see Neon and Ace at least one final time. Maybe Ace pretty much becoming the game producer slash master, and it's going to be Keiwa versus Ace. Pretty much with Kea bringing back all the dead riders and ending the DGP for good, or at least until the V-Cinema and the crossover movie with the next rider. So yeah, what you thought about this week's episode of Kamen Geats? Comment below, let me know. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't. Have a great rest of your day.